The American Southwest, a land full of beautiful landscapes, so diverse and mysterious. No matter what you're looking to explore, you can find it here. In this series, 4 couples armed with purpose-built rigs from all parts of the country set out to discover and learn more about this incredible part of our country, an expedition we won't soon forget. Welcome to the Southwest. After spending most of the day driving on the pavement, it was good to see some dirt. We were out in Glen Canyon National Recreation Area to rendezvous with the rest of the crew to start the trip. This long, winding dirt road provided some amazing views as the sun began to set. It wasn't long before we made it to camp, meeting up with everyone else who had arrived just a few hours earlier. After getting set up at camp, we took a little hike to the top of a knoll to check out the amazing view as the sun began to set, snapping just a few photos along the way. We woke up to a nice cool morning, admiring a beautiful sunrise. As the sun rose over the valley, everyone at camp was busy making breakfast and just enjoying a nice morning. As the sun rose over top of the canyon, it really began to get hot, so it was time to pack up camp and get on the road for today's exploration. As we made our descent away from camp, we would be headed south towards Arizona. We had a lot of miles to cover as our camp tonight would be on the rim of the Grand Canyon. But this is not before we would make some amazing stops along the way. As we made our way south into Arizona, we couldn't help but notice that we weren't very far from a really famous stop in the roadway. Can you name this spot? Of course, Matt and I had to get a different perspective on a picture, so I had to help him out a little bit.
Just sit down on his head, it'll be all right.
Our next stop was just outside of Page at the Navajo Bridge. Not long after we left the Navajo Bridge, it was time to get off the blacktop and onto the dirt. It would be over 50 miles from the blacktop to our camping destination on the north rim of the Grand Canyon. The North Rim offers a serene and enthralling Grand Canyon experience. It is more remote and less developed than the South Rim, and so it attracts far fewer tourists. Many people think its viewpoints are the most spectacular since they are located at a higher elevation. The North Rim forms the edge of the Kaibab Plateau, with elevations ranging from 8,000 to 8,800 feet above sea level. It took quite some time to get back to our destination, and by the time we arrived it was dark and you could barely see the canyon in the distance. But the view the next morning made the entire trip worth it. Well, good morning. We had a long day on trail yesterday, and we landed at camp. It wasn't too late, but it was just at the edge of dark. So we got a few photos of camp, got everything set up. You can see we've got camp set up behind me here, but I got my shades on because it's really bright today. And sun's starting to heat up pretty quick. But I just wanted to show you where we landed here. I'll show you where we are camping. So, long ways in, 60 miles in on a road trail off of a main road to get to this spot, but it was so worth it. So we're hanging out this morning and we're just going to enjoy the view. Most of us have had some breakfast. We're just enjoying some coffee and Man, what an incredible view right here in Arizona at the Grand Canyon. Wow. Not many people have been able to get back to spots like this, so this is why we do what we do. So anyway, stay with us today. We got some more excitement. We're going to take the trail back out and do a little video of the trail because it was really cool coming in. And then I think we're headed up towards Utah, so away we go. Most of us agreed this may be one of our favorite campsites we've ever stayed at. As we left camp, Bill swooped in for the morning announcements, always informative and slightly entertaining.
We had an awesome night at the Grand Canyon overlooking it, and today we have no agenda. We're going to generally head north and east, making our way back into Utah, but we're going to go just wherever we want to go. We're going to stop wherever we want to stop, and as far as camp tonight, we're going to find camp just wherever we decide we find a nice place to camp. So, no rush, no agendas. We're going to enjoy the journey until we find another epic campsite.
Join us next time as we deal with mechanical repairs, check out some petroglyphs, and find a great camp in the pines.